Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for March 28th, 2026. There's somebody doing the lawn outside. It's okay. It doesn't bother me if it doesn't bother you. So, I was thinking about something. Because, when I go on the walks, I try to do some thinking out there, Because in here I get thrown off. I want to do this, I want to do that, right? But when I go out, to walk the dogs and stuff, I purposefully take them to a nice park where we all can enjoy it, right? There's a couple nice parks around here. And so, that's when I do a lot of the thinking. Because I get too distracted in here, I'll start fiddling with this, I'll start fiddling with that. It kind of throws me off. I really love the nature. I really miss it so much. So that's why we go out on 2 walks a day. It's still not even enough, but the area, it has some parks. It doesn't have a lot of parks, and I do like to change it up not only because, I get bored with the same thing. So I try to mix it up for us, But I was thinking, you can't really help anyone if they've been kind of like taught lies their whole life and are not willing to seek out the truth themselves. That's what I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? When we're children, well, this didn't happen to me. This is just something that I've evaluated on my own, Because my parents, we went to church. I didn't understand the language, but it wasn't like they were, you know what I mean? It was all nice. It was fun. We never came home and studied the Bible. My brother did that because he was at that age where they do some sort of communion for the boy or something. I don't know. My brother did that. But I didn't do any of that, and we never had the Bible. We never did like Bible study at home or even talked about God or Jesus or anything at all. Okay. Like at that age, my brother probably knew more than me about religion because I didn't know nothing. I was just there for the ride. Right. And so, so I was thinking, about things. And I'm not even crumbs. I'm having a cookie and some coffee. Okay. I made the cookies and they came out okay. They look like a cookie. Right? So anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, then I was starting to think about stuff. Like, you can't, like I said, you cannot teach people or a person who has been lied to most of their life about something. It's really hard to convince them to change their mind, especially if they've been taught at such a young age, right? That's why young people are so impressionable. You can teach them lies their whole life and they'll believe it, and they go somewhere else and find out the truth and they'll be like, no. That's mostly of how the MAGAs are anyways, or the people that are like that. And that's what I've come to realize myself. You can't change everybody. They have to want to change themselves. But when people are exposed to the truth, like, here is the truth. It's right in your face. People who have been lied to their whole life will be like, they'll question the truth because they don't know the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was thinking about today is that a lot of people have been taught the truth their whole life, or lies their whole life, and have never actually went out to seek the truth themselves. Not feeling like, I don't know about this. Let me go see. Right? No one wants to go see the truth. Right? Kind of like here. I exposed everybody to the truth and they did nothing with it. And they're the only ones that can change what's going on here. Not me. I can't. But they can. They are the ones. I gave them everything they needed and they didn't do anything because they questioned the truth. because they've been taught lies their whole life. It's so sad, you guys. But there's nothing I can do about that. I did what I was supposed to. I did my job here, and I'm done. You know? And that's it. I can't do anything more for any of these people here. They're supposed to do it, not me. Because I'm already taken care of. You know? God makes sure that I feel in my heart. I know a lot of people probably think it's crazy, but in my heart, I feel like God takes care of me. You know, and now it's time, and it's because I took care of myself, because I went through the healing process. I went and learned, I found out the truth about things, whatever it was, right? But these people, they're just following like a bunch of cattle or sheep. They're not doing what's best for them or their families or their neighbors. So I can't do nothing about that. That's why I stopped, you know, doing things for them, you know, going and calling anywhere. No. I'm done. I'm done. I found the truth for you people over here. Now, it's your responsibility to do what you're supposed to do with it. Because you are the only ones that can fix yourselves. They won't, though. Because you could slap someone in the face with a mallet. What a terrible example. And tell them that's the truth and they'll believe it. One of my friends got hit in the face with a mallet. It's really not a nice sight. His whole face sunk in. It was a terrible, terrible thing. Anyways. How about something a little lighter? You can slap someone with the truth and they still wouldn't get it over here. You know? I mean, the people over here voted for the person who can't even help them. I knew that that person couldn't help them. I knew telling that person about the theft here, nothing would be done. Because I already talked to the other judge and she told me she couldn't do anything. So what makes anyone think he can? I just wanted to see if you guys would fall for it. And you did. You did. You know, thinking that this man is going to save you. He's not. He doesn't give a shit either. He doesn't. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but... You know, and I could have sworn he told me he was Air Force, and I come to find out he was U.S. National Guard, so he never even went to anywhere for war. He never fought in war. He was here maybe on the boat, on the coast, you know, looking for drug people when other of us were fighting wars and almost losing our lives, but it's okay. It's okay. He don't even drink this water. He don't live in this town. He doesn't care. But you guys think he does. You guys think that he cares for you guys, just like your commissioner. Anyways, that's all I have. You know, that's all the pettiness I can throw at people today. You know, I don't even think I'm going to put anything up on the other channel. I don't feel like it. You know, which is fine. I don't need to be on that channel. I could actually just leave that channel alone now, because that channel is specifically for if someone's coming through the town and they're like, oh, Woodsboro, let's see what that's all about. You know, and they go there, they find my channel, and then they see, welcome to Woodsboro, welcome, guys. They click on that, and then they see all the terrible shit that's going on here. And then they don't want to come here, right? That's all I really need to have there. It's just that video. The rest of it is, you know, just proof of how corrupt this town is, and proof of the issues here and the problems here. That's all the rest of it is. But I like throwing shit in people's face a little bit. Why else would I be here? Why else would God send a person like me who loves to talk shit to people? Because I know so much already. And I love it. I love to throw shit in people's face. That's mean. That's really mean, but I can't help it. But I'm nice. I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. You meet me, I'm nice. I'm friendly. Until I see something. Because all my life, if you see something, say something. Right? That's what keeps us safe. That's what keeps the kids safe. You see something, say something. Haven't you ever learned that? Anyways, I was in the Navy. I was sailor mouth. I was a tomboy. I hung out with hundreds of guys. and we all talk shit. Right? We all talk shit to each other. But it was a fun thing. It was a fun thing, right? It wasn't like if I talk shit about someone here, they're going to be like, oh my, come on now. Come on now. Grow up. It's a joke. Well, some of it's joking and some of it's just me being mean and petty. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I even had to delete one of my videos. Yeah, I had to delete because it said 18 plus on it. And I was like, what? They're all my videos are, this is an adult channel. It's not for children. None of my channels are for children. If you want, even on my, on this channel, if you want your kids to see the cute dog videos, you got to show them from your phone if you're a parent. You know what I'm saying? This is an adult channel because I do say bad words here and there. Yeah. And on one, I got real mad and I was talking so much. I was saying bad words and yeah, I got flagged. I just deleted it. It was just me talking shit to somebody. That's all. So I just deleted it. It wasn't important, but I noticed that, yeah, you can't be, you know, using too much bad language. You can't talk about, you know, intimacy in certain words, even though all of these words are in the dictionary and they're usable, but it's okay. Anyways, look, 11 minutes. I'm going to finish my cookies, have my coffee, and just do like what I do. Get ready for the next reading, upload videos, and deal with my doggies. And see what else thing I'm going to find to pick or mess with. Because you know what? I can always find something to do here. I mean, I got drawers that I need to go through and throw away trash from them because just little things collecting. I don't like to be a hoarder, so I like to throw away stuff a lot. Just throw away all this excess junk I don't use, you know. So anyways, that's all I have. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for March 28th, 2026, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.